We were playing Friday night, our regular card game, you know, whenever we get it together.
Yeah.
It's not it's a semi-regular card game.
It's regular whenever you can get out of the house.
Yeah, so I get over there, and we're playing poker the way I like it, straight poker, no wacky games or anything.
Dan told me, mind you, that everyone else wants to play his wacky games, but he's the only one who's got the nerve to speak up.
We notice we don't play them. So then,
you're putting the kibosh on.
I don't mind. Let them play. I'll just leave. I'm not interested. And let me tell you, it's a much better game. Everyone likes it. Everyone understands. This guy, you too, you're another one, Scott. Scott likes to play these nutty games.
No, not nutty games.
Scott goes and plays cards so much that he's developed nutty games.
Yeah.
No, I don't play nutty games.
I want to play a game called Chicago. Chicago is 4 cards in the middle, high and low spade. And then you can declare at the end with a chip in your hand.
Whatever that
means. If the chip is upside down, that means you declare high hand. If you declare, all kinds of wacky rules, so you don't even know.
Like a code for spy stuff.
Yeah, so you spend about a week trying to figure out if you have a good hand or not.
All 5s and 2s are wild.
No, I like to play high-low.
And then he plays 5s and 2s wild. So if you're sitting there with 7 kings and you don't even know if you have a good hand, you go out.
I don't like to play with wild cards.
I have 7 kings.
Well,
you lose.
Dan said it's you. You're the only one stopping him. Everybody else. He says you are so conservative.
Yeah.
Everybody else wants to play these great games he knows.
And not Ronnie, the limo driver. Ronnie can barely figure out regular poker, let alone this. So anyway, we had a great time. We're playing cards. I was down about $150, which is embarrassing in a small game. And I was going nowhere fast.
Yeah.
So listen to this. When's the last time you heard this happen, Jackie? Jackie's a card player. I'm sitting there playing 7-card stud. They deal you 2 cards face down first. I get 2 aces in the hole, all right? The next card up is an ace for me.
What?
All right, so I had 3 aces. So listen to this. So, I played it cool. I played it conservative because until you have a pair, you can't bet more than $1.
Poker face.
Yeah, put on my poker face.
You don't want to make it look like you're trying to suck in the world.
The next card I get is an ace. All right, so now I'm sitting with 4 aces. Royalties.
This is nothing wild, 7 cards.
Nothing wild, 4 aces, natural, first 4 cards out of the box.
Wow.
Okay. I get the 4 aces, and now to my left is Ronnie, who has a full boat. All right, he eventually works his hand into a full house, which is an incredible hand.
Yeah.
A high full house. I think Dominic had a full house as well.
Wow.
With your 2 hands, you would never stop betting with.
Right.
You would go wild.
These guys start betting like there's no tomorrow. I mean, and I'm sitting there going.
You got a pair of aces.
And I got a pair of aces, and they think all I have is a pair of aces.
It would be 3 of a kind.
Yeah, maybe. And they're sitting there with houses and the whole thing. And Ralph, meanwhile, had 2 pair, which with a high 2 pair, which was pretty good too. And it didn't look like anybody had anything. Well, I don't know. I must have won. I don't know how much money in that hand. It was a lot of money on the table because everyone was there.
They kept betting. Ooh, that's exciting.
All right. So then something really weird happened. About 3 hands later. Now notice I got the 4 aces, but you couldn't tell I had a good hand.
Now, what is that called? The royal flush?
Everyone gave me an extra $1 they had to throw in because I got royalties.
No, 4 of a kind.
Royalties?
4 of a kind.
Oh, okay.
They just said they'd never seen 4 aces pulled natural. Everyone was like, really?
Never seen it.
Never. So then afterwards, I started to get a little luckier and I was doing okay. But about 5 or 6 hands later, so Dan dealt me that 4 aces, okay? About 5 or 6 hands later, I think Neil was dealing and Dominic ended up with 4 aces, but 3 of them were on top and everyone knew and everyone was out, so he didn't make any money, okay? Now, it was Dominic's turn to deal. I'm sitting there playing again. I get 2 aces in the hole and a 3rd ace up. Now, hold it a second. Can't believe it. Next set of cards come around, I got 4 aces again.
Are you
Now listen
kidding?
to this, 4 aces.
You're being serious.
Being serious. I have 4 aces natural. So I go, something's up here.
Something's kissing the boss's ass.
Yeah, something's going on. I said, who dealt this one?
Happened?
So I didn't even think anything of it. I just thought, wow, this is really exciting. And I'm playing. Ralph had a flush. All right. Someone else had a boat. Okay, so I won a lot of money on that, needless to say.
What's a boat, by the way?
Full house.
Okay.
All right. So, sorry. You can't play. That's why girls aren't allowed to play.
I'm sure there are girls who know poker. I didn't waste my time learning silly games.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. Go practice your rollerblades. All right, so anyway. Yeah, right. Go walk all your 4 cats on a leash. All right, so. Anyway. I then get up from the table and I accuse Dominic of setting up the cards because I had seen Dominic looking through the cards.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to get my both.
Did he bring the deck?
No, he didn't bring it. I am convinced. I know that the first 4 aces was natural, and I know the ones that were dealt to Dominic were natural. I don't believe my second 4 aces
was on the up and up.
I don't believe it was on the up and up, which wouldn't be right because it cost guys a lot of money because a lot of guys had good hands. Dominic swears on the life of his children that he didn't touch the cards. So I'm the only one who's accusing him of this.
But he's a lawyer, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Suspect.
I believe Dominic fixed the card so I'd pull 4 aces. I don't know. I don't know whether to be excited that I pulled.
How could Dominic do? Dominic eats. He doesn't go.
I know. That's what everyone said, and he swears Wayne Siegel cut the deck. I said it's impossible to get dealt 4 aces twice in a night. It's just
I've been
impossible.
playing cards for a long time.
I know.
I mean, not that often, but
I know he fixed it.
Were they brand new decks?
They were brand new decks, but I'm going to tell you something. I saw Dominic going through the cards, looking at them before we dealt. Ralph, what is your beat on this? I know he fixed the second 4 aces.
I don't think so because how would he do that?
I saw him doing it.
But even
he started getting real upset when Dan was going to go out after the first 3 cards because he had.
You want people to stay with you so you
no, not so I'd make money, so that I'd get at least the first 4 cards in the order he set them up.
But he would have had to set. I mean, everybody else had good hands, and everybody started betting into you because you feel.
That he didn't set up, but it just worked out.
I don't know. I don't think
he swears.
Let me ask you something. You saw him going through the cards before you got this hand?
It was really weird. Before I got this hand, I saw Dominic going through the cards like this, just looking real quick. I didn't see him spending a lot of time with it.
All you have to do is throw the aces on the bottom and then just deal you a few off the bottom, you know.
Yeah.
Deal, though.
He dealt the second 4 aces. He dealt them.
Dominic doesn't deal that. He'd have to deal off the bottom. I don't think Dominic could do that.
Well, who knows? It's a friendly game. Who would sit there and watch him that closely?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why does it make? Is he giving you all this money to make you play?
No, I don't know. But the point is that I didn't have all that much money when we finished. But then Dominic dealt blackjack.
And you won.
All right. So listen what happened. So this is what happened.
Here we go.
So now I'm up about $200 because I won 2 really big hands. I don't know, $200, $300.
So you're only up $200.
Yeah. Don't forget I was down $150. Now I'm up like $300.
Those both had to be like $200 hands.
Yeah. I was up about $300. Okay.
All right.
So I was doing pretty good for the night.
You won $1,100.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. So Dominic decides to deal blackjack. So I'm betting like $10 a hand. Dominic's the dealer. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Dominic goes, you're not betting enough money. I'll tell you what. If you put up more money right now, I'll give you 5-to-1 odds on a blackjack.
That's right.
All right? So I go 5-to-1 odds. Okay, here's $25. And he's laughing at me because I'm only putting up 25. But meanwhile, I don't want.
You don't want to bankrupt.
Right. So, and Dominic, I don't know, man. He's nuts.
He loves to give you money.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Why does he just hand it to you?
Yeah, I know. It's just like, high card for my limo, you know. So.
When does the house go on?
Yeah, right. So $25 I put up. Of course, I hit a blackjack.
Of course.
And he has to pay me $125. Okay, so you're saying
5-to-1.
5-to-1. So I said, Dominic, I don't want the stupid money. He goes, no. I said 5-to-1. You got. Okay, I said, you know what? Here, you can have your money back. Here's the $100 I just won from you. I'm going to put it up until you win it. Well, I hit the next out of 18 hands. I hit 13 hands, including blackjacks and doubling down.
Oh dear.
And I'm up now $1,100 or $1,200.
But you hit the perfect double downs. You had 8 and 3, and then hit 10s.
Yeah, I mean, it was every time.
Yeah.
Now, where's everybody else? This is just you and Dominic playing.
No, everyone's playing, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
As Ralph said, it's almost irrelevant that anyone else is playing.
You're giving 5-to-1 to everybody?
No.
You're his love interest.
Yeah, right. I'm his love interest. I'm his girlfriend.
Now, do you give this money back?
So what happened? And the worst, I shoved the money in his pocket. Said, I don't even want your stupid money. He goes, no, you want to pay a square.
Howard was trying to give that money back, not like just handing it to him, but he was just betting it back to him.
So he'd win.
Bet it all, but
Dominic is so unlucky.
And every time he did it, he won. He's like, here, take your money back. He put up $300 and he'd win.
I couldn't lose.
He couldn't lose.
You sure that Dominic wasn't doing something with the cards?
No. This time he wasn't. This time he was getting really pissed.
Yeah,
really?
Pissed.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't even fun. And then he ripped up all the cards and ran out of the room. And that was the end of it.
That was the end of the game.
That was it.
So you didn't give him back the money?
I couldn't. I tried. I wanted to pay for something. I didn't know what to do. How many times did I take it? He said he was going to burn the money if I handed it to him.
And I was getting dizzy because Dominic's off to my right and Howard's to my left, and I'm in the middle of the table. So every time he had to pay Howard, he'd hand me the 100.
And Ralph is moaning because Ralph makes $60 a week and he's drooling over the money.
You're watching all this money.
Yeah, like a bank teller.
Yeah, and Ralph's all upset.
What a night.
What a night. It was a great night. Scott, you would have lost. Good thing you weren't there.
I probably would have lost.
Yeah.
It's better that I work.
Yeah.
And make money.
Right, exactly.
They don't want to play high-low with you anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I like to play high-low.
What is that high-low? What is it? Explain what you like to play to Robin.
There are two winners. You get the highest hand and the lowest hand. The low hand is ace, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's the best low hand.
Already you don't know what that is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so if I get an ace, 2, 3, 4, 6, I know what to do, but anything else, I have no idea.
The other cards in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know what the low hand is.
You spend no time playing cards. You spend all your time figuring out what you got.
Well, you want to know what happened? When we started playing cards, a bunch of guys, and they were playing all these wacky games before I got fed up, I would spend the whole night. I need a co-pilot. I would have one guy who went out have to stand over my shoulder and tell me if I had a good hand.
Well,
and everyone
how do you bet with this high-low?
I don't know, because you declare low or high. And I go, this is not a card game. This is like trying to figure out math.
So you declare that you're going to play low.
Right.
On the last card.
On the last card.
Right, but you could have a 7-8, 6-5.
I don't know.
A low is like the lousiest hand you can have.
Yeah, and you know what? I can't figure out a low hand. I can't. Because what gets complicated once you start... sometimes I'd be sitting there, I don't know if I get the high hand.
If you get a bunch of face cards, you figure I'm high.
So I start playing with high hand because that's the only thing I can figure out.
Right.
And then suddenly
and
then I got to go over to Scott. Scott, you're out. Can you help me here figure out if my low? And it's like, I don't want to play cards where a guy has to help me figure out my hand. If that's the case...
Plus, then you're always regretting.
What is it? Is it Dominic?
Yeah, the man who gives you all the free money.
Yeah.
Dominic has a gambling problem.
Hey, Dominic.
I haven't heard the most important fact of the night.
What?
How skinny I look.
When you fixed the deck for the 4 aces...
I did not fix the deck.
Wait a second. Say, I swear on the life of my children, may they die of cancer, all of them, and in a car wreck, if I'm lying.
I would never swear on that,
Say
no matter what. No,
Say it.
I'll swear on our friendship. I didn't fix the deck.
No, swear on the life of your children.
I won't swear on my
Why?
kids. I
Why?
will never swear on my children.
That means he fixed the deck.
No. I'll tell you what I'll swear on. Jackie's honesty.
He fixed the deck. I saw him do it.
Yeah.
He ruined the night. And it cost Ronnie a lot of money.
Let me ask you a question.
Me a lot of money.
Did I fix the first deck when you got 4 aces?
No, because Dan dealt that. I know. I got those legitimately.
I see.
And you got the 4 aces legitimately. I know who dealt those, but I know when you dealt, you fixed it.
You were dealing from the bottom of the deck?
Oh, please. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Say, I swear on the life of my children.
Listen, I just got permission
You see, he won't do it. I told you.
I got permission from Gary to call in.
Say, I swear on the life of my children.
I will not swear my children by anything.
Why?
Because
why? If you didn't fix it, then your children will live a long life.
It's not nice to swear on kids. Ask Robin.
All right, swear on the life of Irma, your wife.
No, I wouldn't swear on Irma's life.
That's not nice either?
What is nice? Say, I swear to God that I didn't fix the deck.
I swear to God I didn't fix the deck. How's that? That I'll do.
He's a lawyer. Lightning.
Amazing.
I didn't fix the deck. I tell you I didn't.
Say, I swear on my legal career. In other words, your legal career will be ruined if you're lying. So I swear on my legal career
I'm not swearing on anything else. That's it.
No, say, I swear on my legal career.
No.
Why won't you?
Because he's lying.
Because he's lying.
I don't know now.
I don't lie.
I don't lie.
Swear on Mary Jo's bullet, the one that is still live. Swear on it.
Now, did I hear how you described how I looked that night yet?
How did he look?
He looks fat.
He looks overweight.
He looks fat.
Look how cruel.
Say, I swear to God.
Look how you have to know.
Yeah, if you want to know something, I do know. I saw you fix him.
You See, you have to be in control.
But why would you fix cards, man, and cost everybody money like that? It's a friendly game. I'm not playing with Dominic anymore.
Because he was going to lose more in the end.
Because he won't tell me the truth.
He's telling you have to be in control. He's the one fixing the deck.
Yeah.
But you have to be
in control.
I'll tell you what.
If you don't win, you won't play cards.
You want to know something? I'm not playing with Dominic anymore. I just decided. I'm being serious. I'm not playing with him anymore.
I just don't think he would do that. It would take too much time for him to.
No, I saw him do it, though. I watched him do it.
Why would he do it the exact same way with aces?
Because he thought it would be.
Oh, look how excited Hal it'll be.
I know how he thinks. I saw him doing it. I saw him going through the deck and looking at the cards.
Ralph.
Well, Dominic.
Ralph.
What?
You sat next to me. Did I fix the deck? Yes.
I watched you do it, Dominic. I didn't have to sit next to you.
I wasn't watching you, Dominic.
He was just like, the people were just having a friendly game, and you had to ruin it. I would have been more excited.
He does spend an awful lot of time with cards.
Yeah.
He probably can.
Yeah. Oh, it's easy to do.
Well, it wouldn't be easy for me.
In a friendly game, it's easy to do. If you were playing with real poker players, it wouldn't be easy to do.
They'd kill you.
They kill you. You think you're so smart getting away with it, didn't you? But you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of playing cards with you. You're out of my life. You don't play cards with me anymore.
You don't believe
He doesn't, because he's lying. If he had said afterwards, hey, okay, I fixed him.
You'd say okay.
I'm telling you, we're going to continue to play cards. It's just without Dominic. We can eat dinner before we go there. We don't need all that stupid food.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we just go to the hotel?
No.
I'll provide the food, and I'll provide the room, and then I'll have to leave.
No, you're not playing anymore.
Not before you give us all $300.
You're not playing anymore. I'm not kidding. Wait and see if I'm not serious.
Well,
I'm not playing with you anymore if you're fixing the deck.
Well, maybe you ought to give him a second chance. Dominic didn't realize he was threatening
and I don't like that he's not
opportunity to be in the game.
And I don't like that he's not telling the truth here to me on the air.
The opportunity.
That would be That would be great if he says, yeah, okay, I fixed it, fine, okay, that'd be funny. But I'm not into it. Yeah.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a trial on the issue of.
No, I don't want to have a trial. I'm not interested in you. In fact, this is the last time you get on the air until you tell me what happened. Goodbye.
I'm not.
You really hurt him.
That's it.
He's eating already.
And he's not going to be here for the LaToya Jackson case, which you got to write up in the paper over.
Oh, no. We
That's
got
right.
to have LaToya's divorce.
No, not with Dominic, we can't. I'm sick of Dominic. I don't like his attitude.
I hate to hang up LaToya just because Dominic cheats at cards.
He should swear on the life of his children, and I'll believe him.
Maybe it was karma, and maybe that's why you won all that money in blackjack.
Yeah.
Is Dominic the only one that cheats to lose?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When you cheat, you're supposed to give yourself the 4 aces.
I don't know. I believe I got 4 aces from Dan. That was amazing.
Yeah, Dan would never give you those cards.
Right. And I just know Dominic fixed the cards. And it's really, it's obnoxious because I'm there to play cards.
I enjoy want to be in a game of chance.
Yeah, I enjoy the game.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for goofing. I mean, and the guys yell at each other and they goof and everyone picks on Ralph. And it's like, I'm sick of it. I just want to play cards.
Oh, you got to get a whole new group.
Yeah. I'm just sick of it. I want to play real cards.
No way Neil can sit in a room with Ralph and not pick on him.
Yeah, I mean, in 2 seconds into the game, Neil's screaming at Ralph he's a homo and a faggot. Hey, faggot, come here.
It's unbelievable the thought of Neil picking on anybody.
I know, but that's how Neil, Neil every minute, faggot this, faggot that. Hey, faggot, give me the cards.
Hey, faggot.
Yeah, right. He's like, hey, faggot.
Hey, faggot. Howard, I bet you Dan set it up, too.
No, Dan didn't set it up.
I don't set anything up.
No. I spoke to Dan.
Never do that.
No, I know. And Dan's a card player. Dan wants to play cards.
Dan wants to win.
Yeah. Dan, and believe me, Dan ain't betting. Dan was betting into that hand. He wasn't gonna. No, it's just when Dominic go. And I'm telling you, it's a whole dynamic when we play cards.
Well,
Ralph's the faggot, and everyone beats up on Ralph.
Do you get into it?
No. I yell at Ralph for legitimate things.
No. We
got into a big fight. You
yell at me because you don't think I'm counting my money right.
Because you're an idiot.
I'm not an idiot.
You know when guys bet? First of all, here's the other thing. I don't have to sit there and be the police, but I want a serious game. Guy bets, right? Guy bets $1. Somebody raises $1. Comes to Ralph. Ralph's like, he's like out of it. And I watch him. He doesn't put in $2. He won't put anything in. He goes, I put in.
No, I put in like a 5, and there was no change, and I took it out later. No, I didn't. I'm not gonna rip anybody.
We caught you like 3 times.
Oh, no, boy. You got to get with some real
serious
people.
You know what it is? And nobody pays attention to what the other guy's doing. And I'm sitting there being the police, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, you got to get with some serious cards.
You're supposed to bet in order. No, I'm not going to mellow out, man. You bet in order. And then, like, Ralph's like, is it my turn? Like a girl.
Is it on me?
Yeah, then everyone starts saying, hey, faggot. And they start calling him faggot, and then everyone gets into it.
No.
Hey, faggot, why were they calling you faggot?
I don't know. Because Neil's insecure. Who knows?
I don't know. It's just like a whole homo thing going on,
and once Neil starts, Ronnie gets into it.
Yeah.
No, Ronnie doesn't say.
Ronnie's okay.
It's Neil and Dominic, because then Neil starts, and then all of a sudden you hear Dominic going.
Fuck it.
No, I like Ralph. I like Ralph. I like you, Ralph. Yeah, I would take 2 more aces. Where's the pizza?
Right.
We'll slip. Don't I like Ralph?
See, they're there to entertain you.
Yeah, but I'm not into it. And then you're trying to play a card game, and it's like, hey, like Dominic will put in $2, and then now he's up the bet. Everyone else has to put in, and Ralph's like conveniently spaced out, and it gets annoying to me. And it's just like
he's not watching the game at all.
So I go, hey Ralph, why don't you pay attention to the game? And he's always confused. He's all doped up when he walks into the room.
I'm not doped up.
You are, man. Be honest. Why don't you be honest? You were high as a kite.
I was not.
Why don't you be honest?
I have drugs to play cards.
Yeah.
I was not.
Tell the truth.
It just helps. Hey, if you walked into that room, you need to be drugged up too.
If you had guys screaming at you that you were a faggot, you'd have to be doped up. And then Ralph gets up from the table after I start yelling at him, and he walks out, and he walks over to the bathroom and has to go compose himself and look in the mirror.
Just throw water in his face.
He has to throw water in his face.
I had to take a shower. I felt dirty.
Like a little girl. And I go, hey man, hey dude, you want to play cards? You want to have him be in a game? Guy just raised $2, man. And he goes, hey, and then he said, what'd you call me again?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but I remember something.
You were yelling at me for everybody was. I walked in 5 minutes. I'm sitting down. The first round of betting, everybody starts yelling at me.
Yeah, because you're not playing cards, man.
I was. It was
like Scott's a serious card player. One thing that I'll always play. I was sad Scott wasn't there. Because Scott will play.
Thank you. I finally got a compliment out of
you. You don't want to sit there and make sure that everybody antes up.
Yeah, and it's like, why do I have to say to Ralph, Ralph, it's $2 to you every friggin' time.
It's not every time. You're exaggerating, but I guess that's the show.
Yeah, okay,
no,
sure.
He's right. When I'm there,
give me my hair tie. Give me that. I don't want that on you. Yeah.
He does zone out.
Yeah, he zones out, and it's annoying. You don't see yourself,
man. Why do you bother if you don't like the game, Ralph?
Well, I don't love it, but I like the game. I don't zone out.
Yeah. He's
just doing it to be around you too. He doesn't want to.
No, it's not about that. That is about. But it's just conveniently like passive aggressive, which is what Ralph is. His whole personality is passive aggressive, and it's like the kind of thing. Hey Ralph, can you leave now? It's if you have him over your house and you go, Ralph, can you leave now? I can't. Well, 1 second, I got to go get my. And then it turns into a 3-hour leaving session. Then you say to Ralph,
in the middle of working.
Then you say to Ralph, I got to go on the phone. Wait, I got to one more thing. Ralph, you got to call my secretary if you need something. And then he calls after 6 o'clock. And then you say to him, hey Ralph, can you bet already? Come on, it's $2.
No, see, that's just your personality. You're just wound up.
No, man, when I go to play cards, I want to play cards. I don't want to babysit you.
You don't have to. Just mellow out.
I mean, after all
this time, I don't want to mellow out. You get with it. I don't have to mellow. I'll mellow out when you get with it.
I'm with it.
You're insane. No wonder no one can stand you.
You love me, Bulls.
Not playing cards, I don't. When you're sitting there fiddling with my hair, I love you. All right, very good. All right, thank you, too.
You know what the problem is? Everybody's there to entertain.
See, look, I say thank you, and he won't leave.
Finally got something to say.
Yeah.
I had a point to make.
Yeah, but you have it too late. No, everyone is not there to entertain Howard. You're there to entertain Howard for some reason. I don't want to be entertained by you.
I don't say anything. That's why everybody says what they do, and that's why you can't concentrate on the game.
You think people are making fun of you because I'm there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't. No one else makes fun of you all day when I'm not there.
No, it's a different scene.
Yeah.
Everybody's there to make you laugh.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be made laugh. I don't want to laugh.
Everybody's trying.
I just want to play cards.
So do I. You don't. Maybe I could concentrate on my bets.
You're retarded.
Dominic wasn't yelling faggot every 2 minutes.
Yeah, concentrate on your bets. This is before everyone was calling you faggot. The reason they start calling you faggot is because you don't concentrate.
And I was kissing Neil.
Yeah. All right, goodbye. Oh, come on already.
Oh, it sounds like a real fun game.
Yeah, it was a scream. All I know is I won a lot of money.
Yeah, you walked out with $1,300, so what are you complaining about?
Yeah, but that wasn't really winning.
Yes, it was.
However I got it, it's in my pocket.
Yeah, but you didn't really win it because it's Dominic's money. and he would have given it to you anyway.
I won it on blackjack.
Dominic was upset. I mean, he was shaking. Because
he really thought he was going to win.
Usually he won't end the game. I mean, he's like, cut the high cut. And he'd keep us there for an extra half an hour just cutting cards.
And Dominic ripped up all the cards and threw them out the window.
That was more of his act.
I don't know.
All right, guys, thank you. All right, Robin, when we come back, I'm going to take some phone calls right after these words.